Hey guys, Richard here with E-Bike Reviews and Adventures. Well, it's not quite dark 30 anymore. It's early though, and I'm getting ready to get loaded up here because my buddy Joe and I are going to go out and do a long ride today. We're going to go down and explore a trail called, what is it called? It's Withlacoochee or Hoochie or Hoochie Coochie. I don't know. It's one of those weird names, but it's like a 46-mile trail. And so we're gonna go grab that and ride at least part of it and then turn around and come back. So we're expecting to do, 50-ish, 60 miles or so today. I'm gonna be taking the Addmotor M-81 now that it's been repaired with its extra battery that Addmotor sent to me. We were supposed to do a 4-day trip with that bike, but unfortunately it broke. The controller went out, and it wasn't Addmotor's fault. They didn't manufacture the controller. But it did go out, so we canceled that trip. We're going to do something different moving forward, but so more to come on that. But anyway, hey, I got to get loaded up here because I got to go meet Joe here real soon and get going. And yeah, well, hey, enjoy the ride. Hey guys, I made it here to the trailhead, waiting for Joe. He's a couple minutes behind me, but yeah, here we are. There's a board. There's a map. Yeah, I don't know how far we'll make it today. So this part of Florida is very hilly, which is, you're kind of like in the center of the state. There's an area that's got a lot of rolling hills, so that's kind of interesting. Haven't done that before on an e-bike because pretty much everywhere else is flat. But yeah, it should be fun. There's the trail headed to the north. And I think we've decided to go about 25 miles and then turn around and come back. Of course, if we start hitting a lot of hilly terrain that we hit when I was driving here, then that could kind of change our plans a little bit. We'll just see. But anyway, yeah, Joe should be right behind me here any second, and then we'll get going. All right, you ready? Got a game plan? You lead.
Are you?
Yeah. Alright guys, Joe and I are on the Withlacoochee, or I still can't pronounce it, trail. Just got started. Got everything good to go. We actually took a few minutes because I had not put flat out in this bike yet, and Joe asked for some flat out because he had a flat on his last ride with another group, and some of the guys that I like to ride with. I was not there that day, but yeah, he got a flat, so we put some flat out in there. Hopefully neither one of us have trouble today. Beautiful country out here.
Yeah.
I wonder how much of the rolling hills we're going to run into.
Not much.
You don't think so?
Well, when they do the thing on Google Maps,
Yeah.
it gives you the terrain.
Good.
The whole route.
I never really pay attention to that because I've never had to deal with it because it's always flat everywhere. But when I was driving in here, I thought, oh, it's beautiful, but I was thinking, yeah, it might.
From what it looked like, it was very minimal.
Yeah. We're good. Either way, it's going to be a good day.
Yeah. I don't know what speed going up.
Probably about this here, 14, 15 or something. This bike only goes 20, but I can't pedal it beyond 15. I can't pedal.
That's funny. You have 13. I have 11.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder what the... I've got an app. Do you have an app? I've got an app somewhere.
On my phone.
Yeah, I don't know where it's at. Well, I'm curious. There we go. Is that it? GPS calculator, ride with GPS. I could do ride with GPS today. I should do that. When we stop, I'll look it up. In case you guys were wondering, yes, my wallet is in my side pocket. No losing the wallet today, I hope. Yeah, beautiful trail. Weather is nice. Last time I checked, it was about 70 degrees this morning. Supposed to get on up there closer to like 84 today though, so we've had some really nice weather recently, but 84 is still not bad. a lot better than 95 and 95% humidity, so can't complain for this time of year. Just a beautiful ride though. My goodness. So this morning when I was getting unloaded there waiting for Joe, met four nice folks that were getting ready to get started. Maybe we'll pass them here somewhere, I don't know. They were all riding electric. Looks good. The leaves are starting to turn yellow a little bit for that fall weather, you know, kicking in.
Well, it's supposed to get cold up at this part.
Yeah. I've been burning through the shorts recently, so I just picked up a few more. I kept debating whether I should get another pair of long pants just in case, you know, for those really bitter mornings, but
I think I have two from when I used to work at the hospital. I think I still have like 2 pairs left.
yeah. Last year I wore long pants like twice. Last year.
I don't unless I have to.
Yeah.
I just don't find the comfort.
Right. Especially riding a bike, you know, bending your knees. And one of the things I like about this Addmotor M-81 is that motor is super quiet. I mean, you just don't hear that motor. So I don't like bikes that have, you know, that loud, annoying whine. Now, if I get after the throttle, right now I'm just using pedal assist, but if I get up to throttle a little bit, barely hear it. Barely hear that motor kicking in. Don't even have much road noise. So, just a peaceful ride. So you guys should be watching the video that Emma did on her little review of the Emma. Her first attempt at doing a review. She doesn't understand, or she doesn't know all the, you know, the specs of a bike and things like that, so she didn't talk to that much. Talk to the video. Don't mind me.
Don't mind me, I'll be bouncing back.
Oh, hey, you lead all you want too. So anyway, she was just checking out the specs of the, or she doesn't know the specs of the bike, but she's mostly just enjoying the ride and talking about her experience riding the Emma. So, but anyway, that video posted this morning, so it should be out there. I've also completed the review of the Addmotor E310, and that's being edited. So I'm going to be out all day today. I'm not sure if I'll get a chance tonight to finish that up or not. I'd like to, so I can get it posted tomorrow, which would be Thursday. But we'll see. Oh, yuck. Ran through a spider web. Were you by chance tracking the mileage?
2.9.
Okay.
We're good until we stop. And then it'll reset.
And it resets?
I can turn that off, I just have to. Because then I gotta manually reset it every time, and it's probably more annoying.
I have a habit of not using the trip odometer and remembering to set it.
Yeah.
But mine was at 54 miles when we started, so I can keep up with it that way. So Joe just made the comment about acting like he's 5 again because, you know, it's just so much fun, so much joy riding e-bikes. Same thing. The couple that I bumped into there in the parking lot when I was getting unloaded, you know, they commented the same thing. It's just e-bikes have been life-changing. There was 4 seniors and they were just talking about how e-bikes allow them to get out, and they're just out here on the trail just having a good time today. And it's so life-changing for so many people. Technology can, you know, it can do a lot of good. It can help a lot of people in a lot of ways when it's used for good. But we all know technology can also be extremely evil. But I don't know. Opposition in all things, right? So I'm pedaling at about 16 miles an hour. That's what I've been maintaining. Kind of getting after this bike pretty good. I think I'm gonna ease off the pedaling for a minute and give myself a break. Just do a little throttle work here. Somebody walking down the trail. Hello. Hello, good morning. So the speed limit on this trail is 20. Can't even come close to doing that, pedaling. I can do it on throttle. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Change out the front sprocket. That would help. I'm just casually free spinning my crank now just to keep the motor engaged. And by doing that, I can scoot on up here at 18. But it feels weird because there's no resistance. You're just kind of a constant ghost pedal. But it allows you to slow your legs down too, so that helps. You start getting a little tired, give yourself a break. I'm just ghost pedaling now. Just enough to keep the crank moving. So I wonder if there's much of a difference in doing that versus just using throttle. As far as, energy usage, probably the same, because I mean you're putting no effort into the pedals, so it's probably the same as just using the throttle.
Possibly. I don't know if there's any real way to find out.
We'll see. Looks like we got a bridge here, pedestrian bridge, multi-use bridge. See how the Addmotor does on this. Expect it to slow down a little bit, maybe. I'm not putting any effort into the pedals right now, so I'm just spinning the crank freely, keep that motor going, and it's chugging right up this hill. I like it. I haven't even slowed down yet, I don't think. Nope, we're still pressing 17.9 or so. That's what I was doing earlier. And we'll just take a little bit of a break here on the downhill. 21, 21.6, 21.8, 22. All right, where's the trail go from here? Reduce speed, congested area. There's another trailhead right here. A nice little trailhead. Parking area. So we've got about 6 miles or so from the end of the trail. We started at the end of the trail. There's nothing beyond that. Here, this looks like the couple that I spoke to earlier. One of them looks like she was done. Was parked there at the truck. The other 3 are missing, so they might be further down the trail this direction. On your left. Hello. Aventon, like it. Hey, good morning. Another Aventon, good morning. So 2 Aventons right there. So I've seen electric today, I've seen Aventons today. That last one right there, couldn't tell what it was, didn't have a name brand on it. May have been even a modification, maybe. Standard bike that was modified. I mean, this would be good even in the summertime because there's so much coverage here blocking out the scorching sun. So this is a trail. Yeah, this is a trail we're going to have to come back and ride as a group. Get my Facebook group, get some of those guys out here. A little bit of a drive though. I mean, in the morning traffic, it took us an hour 20 minutes to get here, so a little far, but worth it. So, talk to you about this phone mount for a second. I was making a kind of like a 30-second infomercial, I guess, for the company. They're sending me a few of those since I've been buying so many of them. I'll be giving some of them away and keeping some of them for myself. But I told them I was going to make a little 30-second commercial type deal that stick on some of my videos occasionally. I'm doing that with some of the other accessories too, just to kind of promote some of the accessories that I like, the favorite ones, in hopes that, you know, it'll help people and to find good quality accessories, and maybe they'll visit my Amazon store and make a purchase once in a while. And you know, most of the products on Amazon, when you guys click those Amazon links, we make about 3% commission, and that's what Amazon, you know, that's what Amazon pays us. It doesn't cost you guys anything extra, but you know, that 3% adds up when a lot of people are buying stuff, and you know, it amounts to sometimes $150, $200 a month, which, you know, it helps pay for stuff that I need. Right now, I really need to replace my action camera because it's been giving me a little bit of trouble. So that's, you know, $350 right there for the camera. And then there's other stuff too. I mean, I test out accessories, buy stuff, and try it out, and giving a few things away locally to friends and stuff. But anyway, so this phone holder, just mentioning that. I like the, what's it called, EBIKES brand. It hasn't failed me yet. You guys looking for a good cell phone holder, go check it out in my Amazon store. Make a purchase while you're there. Support the channel. Stretch out my legs. I got long legs. I don't get the full extension on most bikes. I'm a little too tall. Swing them here for a minute. Let Joe catch up. Was I going too fast for you? 16, 17, 18, something like that?
Doing whatever. If I need to, I can catch up.
Yeah, I know you can. Give my caboose a break for a minute. Stretch out my legs a little bit. It's going. I'm not sure what that was. Didn't see a name brand on it. When riding like this, I'd like to see what brands people are riding. Of course, you see electric all over the place because it's a budget bike. It's affordable for more people. I have seen quite a few of Ventons. We saw 2 today so far. Let's see, what else have I seen a lot of? Not really a lot of anything, just sprinkled here and there, you know, different name brands. Not sure what this Yahoo is doing unless he's a park services truck or something. Yep, that's what he is. Checking out the trail. So you'll hear me talk periodically about this bike that I'm riding. When Addmotor sent this to me, you know, originally it was going to be for a multi-day 250 mile ride. And then shortly after I got it, then commented and said, well, you know, we don't want you to say anything yet, but we've actually got a new cargo bike and it's going to be released in like a month. And sure enough, a couple of weeks later they released it. So I guess they're getting rid of this model and they've got another one that they just came out with. I haven't really looked at it too much. I know it's a double battery, so there's a place for 2 batteries on it, which is nice for things like this, because right now I'm hauling an extra battery in the basket. Yeah, I don't remember the specs. Kind of a unique looking design, not really unique, but a different kind of design on the frame, on the back end. I don't know, I'm not sure if I liked it. Here's the other 3 folks that we saw this morning. They're just getting it. All of them were driving the electric. They were just cruising. So the Addmotor E310 trike has been well received. Tell you what, it's a good trike. A couple things that I hope they'll change in future iterations of that trike, but it's just a really good trike, and a lot of people have been buying it. I got a message from a lady yesterday, said she's getting ready to order 2. One for her and one for her husband. What is that trail? Oh, that's the Good Neighbor Trail. Okay, I've heard of the Good Neighbor Trail. Interesting. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, it's I think it's going to continue to be a good seller for them. I really do. You get so much more for just the extra $500 that electric was, you know, what they were doing. I suspect electric is going to come out with another version. If they were smart, they would, and especially do something without packaging, so there's not so much shipping damage. There's so many. It's just ridiculous how many people are ordering those trikes and they're coming in damaged. But it's approaching the end of the year, and they announced it in February, I think. So I suspect maybe in a couple of months they'll announce an upgraded, you know, the 2.0. That's what I suspect. Good morning. She was on a trek. Yeah. So I wonder what they'll change if they do upgrade it. And they probably will. They probably will. I'm sure they've learned a lot of things during that first iteration. It was crazy popular. So I don't know. Here's my wish list. Oh, you know, this is going to be a good video. I'll make a video of my wish list for the XP 2.0. Assuming they make one. Almost guaranteed they will. But I would like to see. I'd like to see hydraulic brakes. And may not get it for the cost, clear in both directions. May not get it, you know, to keep the cost down. So, but at least 3 mechanical brakes. So a mechanical brake on each rear wheel instead of just one on the axle. Somebody's probably got one. I mean, I wouldn't care to be just staring at someone else's back for 20 miles, 30 miles. Joe was just commenting on the tandem bike we just passed, a husband-wife team, and yeah, I wouldn't care to be the guy on the back seat, you know, just staring at my partner's, you know, back all day long. Oh well. Oh, so we were talking about the XP 2.0, what I would like to see. So at least 3 mechanical brakes, bigger battery. Yep, 14 amp hour battery, I think is what it comes with now. Certainly like to see a bigger battery. a 3-speed at least. Oh my goodness, at least give us a 3-speed so we can pedal. And you know, just I doubt we'll see this. Just overall up the quality. The quality of the bike is just a little. I mean, it's a budget bike. I understand, but there's just some things on it that's just not that great. But the motor's fine. You know, they can keep the same motor as far as I'm concerned. Because for a 500 watt motor, it's pretty powerful. But yeah, just a couple things I'd like to see them upgrade. Addmotor has a trike that they just revamped. It's the Addmotor, what is it, 330. Yeah, I think it's the 330. And I would love to get my hands on that. It's a little bit bigger than the 310, I believe. It has a torque sensor. That's the biggest thing I want to try. Is I'd really like to see a torque sensor on a trike, and they did it. So, yeah. I think a torque sensor on a trike, if you're just going to have a 1-speed trike, put a torque sensor on it. Because that way you can control your speed, you can pedal all the way through to your top speed. You don't have to worry about all this ghost pedaling. I call the ghost pedaling I'm doing now, because I feel no resistance, because, you know, I can't pedal at 17 miles an hour. Can't even pedal at 15 miles an hour and get resistance. So, yeah, I would really like to see a torque sensor. But here's the question. A torque sensor on a trike, knowing that trikes are probably, for the most part, mostly purchased by seniors. And, you know, some seniors are fit and they would be able to ride a torque sensor bike and pedal it. But a lot of folks aren't. And, you know, they don't have the leg strength anymore, and they maybe have some other health issues. And so, you know, would that stop them from buying a torque sensor bike because, you know, they're just not able to pedal that much or at all? You know, you still have a throttle, so you can just use the throttle if you need, you know, the 100% assistance and you don't want to pedal at all, I guess. But I don't know, I just wonder how popular that would be, a torque sensor trike among seniors. I'm not there yet, and I'd certainly like a trike with a torque sensor. Mrs. Adventure, you know, she grew up in Sweden and out in the country, and she rode her bicycle everywhere, miles everywhere, to school, to the store, to a friend's house, and so she's just accustomed to riding a bicycle, and you know, she's ridden a bicycle a good part of her life, and now she's not able to too much, so she uses mostly throttle when she's on the trike. And she pedals a little, using the cadence sensor to propel her along, but so I don't know how well she'd do with a torque sensor. That would be a really good test. It really would. Yeah. Addmotor, if you watch this video ever, send me a torque sensor trike so I can try it out and let all these seniors know how well it works. Let them know if it's something maybe they'd be able to do or not. Beautiful trail, Joe. This is just so nice.
Especially like the goats.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, the goats. Yeah, just super nice.
Unfortunately, we're going to miss all the water crossings.
Oh, really?
They're at the very north end.
Okay.
We can always do it another time, but pick one of the other starting locations.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Good idea, Joe.
That's where you holding up.
What's that? I'm doing pretty good. You ready to stop? Little? I was thinking that we should be stopping right about now and give ourselves a break, so I don't know. I was hoping to find another trailhead or at least
8 miles still.
To the end.
Yeah.
You want to try to make it 8 miles? You want to just stop and...
We might as well just try and make it. We can chill there for a little bit.
Addmotor's doing a lot better than expected. So I just hit 3 bars. It'll start dropping faster now, but right here's 20 miles. So that's the 20-mile mark. Let's stop.
It seems about 25 miles, which I think is actually pretty good.
Yeah, let's stop at the trailhead, just see how we feel. And you know,
Take a break.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to, if we have to travel a little distance to find lunch up here, I'm not opposed to finding lunch sooner rather than later. I don't know how you are, but I'm already getting kind of famished. And
Turtle.
You see the turtle? I was on the way up here, I was listening on the radio, and they were talking about some guy in Hollywood, Florida, apparently found a large iguana in his toilet. And he filmed it, I guess, and he was talking about it.
Makes sense because they can swim, yes, but it's
With the traps and stuff?
they would have had to hit the house and go in there, maybe.
I don't know. It's fairly common. People find snakes in their toilet, so.
Do not say that.
Hey, whenever I have to get up in the middle of the night,
Yeah,
I flip on a light just to make sure. Because I don't want to sit down in the dark and get bit on my. Woo! Both legs started going numb at the same time. Yeah. What's that?
Speed limit change.
Sure enough.
Suggested area ahead. So I think we're coming into the town of the park. Oh, we got mobile.
There's a florist.
I'm not eating flowers.
You're not a donkey, huh?
No.
Yeah, I smell food,
Yeah,
though.
smell food.
I smell food. Hey, this is a cool little place. Oh, yeah. There's a hardware store.
That's the burger place over there?
Motorcycle place. Burger place? Where? I see a sign that says Orange Street. Where's the burger place?
All I see is a thing that says burger.
I see motorcycle.
Let's go over here. We'll go over here.
Oh, right there?
Yeah.
All right, hold up. All right, guys, so my buddy Joe and I made it back. We just did 46 miles. It was a nice ride, a little long. We got wet along the way, but it was good, pretty uneventful. I had a good lunch, and yeah, just loved the day. We're already making plans to come back and maybe do the second half of this trail, which will be the northern half. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe there'll be a video coming out on that soon. So I didn't show you what bike I was riding today. I've talked about it a lot, but I don't think I showed you. But that's the Addmotor M-81. That's how I got it rigged up. I got the front basket up there, which I didn't use today. I have my power bank, which was running my action camera, and things tucked away in there, along with some Scooby snacks. There's the dash. Got the trunk bag right here. Didn't have a whole lot in that. I got my regular saddle bags with everything, all my tools and stuff in there. Then I had the extra battery tucked into the basket up there, along with my water bottle. And so it worked out well. Yeah, just had a good ride today. Just had a lot of fun. A little tired, so we're gonna call it and say, hey, you know what? We will see you guys in another video soon. Take care.